What's up, guys? All right. We are full. We're ready to roll. Just going to give this just a minute, let people hop in. What up, Drew? Drew, I saw your message. I just saw it as we were about to go live. I saw it was a little bit longer. I was like, I'm going to come back to that, okay? Yeah, it took me a little bit longer to get live than I wanted to. I had a bunch of breaks all kind of close and converge on the same time. The mini to close football closed just before this break closed. I had to get all the payments verified. I had to message a few people. So, yeah, it took me a few extra minutes to get up here live, but we should be good to go. All right. Tell you what, guys, before we jump into anything, let me let you guys pick the multiverse case that we're going to break. I need a letter A, B, or C. A on top, B on the middle, C on the bottom. Drew, you are welcome to pick it. Anybody can. Yeah. I'm going to let you guys pick which case we like. It's voice text robot translate garbage. I got you. Got a few of those out there. Sorry, there's like a 10-second delay, so it takes a second for you guys to hear what I'm saying. But yeah, somebody give me a letter A, B, or C. I don't have the desk space to put this on the desk, so I'm holding it. A's top, B's middle, C's bottom. I'm gonna set that down. Hurt my wrist. Which one we liking? Between the delay and there not being a bunch of people in here. There we go. All right. Daniel putting me out of my misery, taking B. I'm going to take this top one off. So this one would have been A. We're keeping B. Sorry, I know that's in your face. There's C. Let's slide this over here for just a second. So there is our seal case. Multiverse Series 1. I'm going to open this from the bottom. All right. Let me get letters for multiverse as well between A and whatever is the 12th letter. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Between A and L. You guys pick the boxes. First two letters I see between A and L. I'm asking for letters, not numbers, because I've got numbers there on the screen for live fills, which I will hit in just a second. I do, Drew. I got 5 left out of the case. Yeah, 5 boxes left on that case. All right, I got G and one more. A through L. G, and E. First two I got Mickey and Daniel. G and E. All right, so A, B, C, D, E. Put that there. There's F and G. All right, the other 10 we'll pull to the side, save for next time. We are at $249 on personals on those, if anyone is interested, by the way. All right, so there's my rare slabs, or my rare repacks. There we go. Both of those right there. You guys can see them both there. There they are. There's our paper biz, which I will hit in a minute. Drew says, need that tie-dye. Didn't get it last time. Got to get it now. All right. So just a heads up, if anybody is watching this and is unable to comment on YouTube, apologies. I am trying to get my Facebook account restored. Long story I won't go into. I've gone into a bunch of times. Some of you guys probably tired of hearing it, but I basically got screwed over by Facebook. They jacked up my account. I'm trying to get it fixed. I'm getting an error message when I try to go live, and they have yet to get back to me on that. There's not really anywhere I can go to. I'm waiting. So until then, I'm streaming on YouTube. I will try to continue streaming on YouTube once Facebook's restored. But I do want to try to get back on Facebook. I know some people are having trouble with commenting. So if you want to comment and can't because you're not logged into like a YouTube account, which by the way, I think you can use a Gmail account. I'm pretty sure. If you can't though, if it's not letting you chat, just DM me. Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on my DMs. I'll keep those open. I'll stay on top of those. I'm getting better at keeping my eye on them. But yeah, just if you want to message, feel free. And whether it's bidding on the paper or claiming a live fill spot, or if you just want to comment, I will read that off. I will be your voice. All right. I will not reply. I'll just talk to you. I'll give you a verbal response. All right. Shipping, a lot of you guys have probably gotten the packages from the tracking numbers today. Today is label day, so I'm still seeing replies coming back, so I think my wife's still printing those labels. Yeah, yesterday we sorted and packaged everything from last week. Today we print the labels. Tomorrow morning we'll drop everything off. It's kind of our rolling schedule. I got a few new folks in here, so welcome, guys. Thanks for jumping in. Let me just kind of hit you with that real quick. Monday through Friday, I break every day, Monday through Friday. I take the weekend off. And then my sorter comes in the following Monday and sorts everything from the previous week. Just knocks it all out in one day. Takes all day, but they get everything sorted and packaged. I'll take the packages home with me, and then on Tuesday, while we're filling and breaking, my wife, she helps me out. She prints my labels for me on Tuesdays. So she's logged into a Facebook account on my iPad at home, and she'll just pull up our DMs, find the address there, print out the label, snap a picture from my iPad, send it over to you, and so that way you've got the tracking. When I come home tonight, I'll have it's like 100 packages from this past week. I'll drop all those off on my way in tomorrow. So if I haven't shipped to you before, just do me a favor, DM me your address if you haven't already. I probably won't respond right away, but we will have it when we need it. So again, I'll break all week this week, and we'll start the shipping process after the weekend. Sort and package Monday, print labels Tuesday, drop off Wednesday. Pull me Percy's select box, put some mojo on it. We can do that. We can do that, man. I feel like we're ready to pop one out of that select. Select's been a little slow. Last case was fantastic. Listen for the doorbell, Jeremy. The Brady package supposed to be arriving today. Nice. I'll keep an ear out for it, man. Yeah. I will keep an ear out. I can hear it if they ring the bell. Yeah, if it was USPS, there's a locked mailbox. It might be in that. So I'll check. I think I can check that. If not, I'll get them to check it. All right. Still in need of a haircut, so hat stays on. I think the rest of it will probably just run as we go through. I tried to do all that at the beginning, give everybody a chance to jump in, catch the stream. I know Trent's live as well, so some people may be splitting videos. I have a football break. If you're in that one, we got one team left, the Patriots. As of the time I went live, the Patriots were still there at 109. They're a good team in the multiverse. That's a 5-boxer with one multiverse. It's multiverse. It's a Prism hobby, which released yesterday, and it's 2 optic blasters and a absolute mega. So you're hunting downtowns and kabooms. But yeah, that's the last team left. So let's get started on this one though. We'll run football next. That's over in the NFL group. All the base papers being auctioned off to the highest bidder. So if you want to bid on the base paper, just drop your bid there in the comments. We're going to open the bidding at $10. I can't ship it for less than that. It's got to go in a box instead of a bubble mailer. So we'll start it at 10, keep them in dollar increments. Whoever's got the highest bid at the end of the break takes all of the unnumbered base paper. Numbered goes with its team. If we get an auto, it goes with its team. It's just this unnumbered base that I'm auctioning. So I'm just going to skim it. We'll keep an eye out for the notable guys. We'll top load those as a courtesy to whoever takes the paper spot. All right, Aaron Judge on the Chamber of Cards. J.J. Weatherholt, I'm actually going to top load. Caden Kendall first and George Klassen first. Weatherholt, Made, Condon. Those are the 3 I'm looking for out of this class. And then I got 5 I'm looking for out of draft. I didn't realize this when I was putting the break together. That is my last box of draft I have on me. I am quite sure we'll have restock on the way, but I got some draft megas today, which I'll put in, but yeah, we'll not have drafts for tomorrow's break. Greatness loading, Walker Jenkins. Jonah Tong first, and Bo Walker first reptilian. I'm going to sleeve a lot of these after the break, so the top loads we'll do as we go. The sleeve-only stack we'll save for later. I'm not going to make y'all sit there and watch me sleeve 100 cards. Rockstar rookies, James Wood. We'll sleeve that one later. Santiago Suarez first, Christian Moore. Feeling lucky, give me 2. We can do that, bud. We can definitely do that. Yeah, same price. Nothing's moved on those. Still 170. 170 on personals, 180 for group breaks. Matt Shaw VIP. Charles McAdoo first. Kadeem Dial first. And Aiden Smith got an extra. Kobe Mayo, Rookie of the Year favorites, die cut. Franklin Arias first. There's where extra one came from. $17 on the top 100, Chase Burns. Elvin Garcia first, and Humberto Cruz, 124 out of 399 on the lava. So Padres. Michael Shinky. Taking the first Bowman lava to $3.99. All right, that's one blaster. Let's try this other one. For the live fills, I think I forgot to mention that earlier. You guys see there on the screen, we got a couple lists there. Sorry, I just completely neglected telling you guys about that. Again, we got a few new folks. Let me walk you guys through that. On those live fills, I got 2 different options here. So 25 Bowman Chrome single boxer, or I've got, this was a big hit yesterday. We did one in the break, and then we did another one. National Treasures Hobby. It's a 4-box case. Most cases have a 1 booklet in one of those boxes. We're halfway through the case. 2 boxes down, no booklet yet. So I'm anticipating a booklet in one of these last 2. So 50-50, I think. But both of those are priced at retail. So I'm taking the Bowman Chrome Hobby. Those run $440 on Blowout. Took the $440 divided by 10 spots, $44 a spot. Each of those 10 spots is going to get 3 randomly assigned teams. So a triple random single boxer for $44 a spot. If you want to participate in that one, just call it the spot number. If you want, spot 5, call it 5, but specify that it's for the Bowman Chrome, or if you want to say left side, that works as well. The other one I've got over here is that National Treasures. They're $775. I've rounded up to $780, and then divide that by 10. So $78 per spot on that one. Again, priced at retail. 10 spots, each spot good for 3 randomly assigned teams. The big thing on those is do not send payment unless we close. If we don't close those, you don't need to send anything. So that way I don't have to do a refund. If you want to grab a spot on that one, just call it the spot number. Specify which list it's for. I'll update it, and if we're able to close it, great, we'll run it. If not, no harm, no foul. We tried. Brooks Lee, Tarek Skubal, Sepia. Zach DeZenzo, Ray Wave. Kevin Alcantara rookie, and a green auto. Rookie ink to 99. Orlando Ribalta. Man, right team. Nats. Rookie auto to Arrington. Welcome, bud. 59 out of 99. Bonus auto. What's the inscription there? Can't make out the inscription, but is it the 5th? Is it a V underline? I'm not sure. Clean ink, though. Ryan Jeffers, Orelvis Martinez refractor, Brandon Lau, and Christian Campbell, Sepia rookie. Let's top load that one for the Bo Sox. That was Matt Cullen. I'll make your day better, Drew. Just breaking me. I guarantee to get the hits. He's on a cold one. Tyler Stevenson, Corbin Carroll, Prism Refractor, Shane Bieber, and Cade Povich rookie. Aaron Shunk, Andres Jimenez, Paul Skeens 35th, Ray Wave, Adam Mazur. Sepia is Zebby Matthews rookie. 8 on NT. You got it, Kurt. Emmanuel Clase. Carlos Rodriguez. Willie Adames, Ray Wave. Dropping it right into the pile. Zach Neto. So just like that. NT, spot 8. I got Kurt. And there we go. One down. Jeremy Pena, Seth Lugo, Corbin Carroll, Refractor, Grant Holmes, and Hunter Renfroe, Sepia. Christian Yelich, Mason Wynn, Future Stars. Brendan Donovan, just got moved, and then Josh Bell. Donovan, a Mariner now. Ray Wave. And update on the Megas. Hunting for debut patches. I haven't heard anything this year, but last year I remember hearing that at least somebody's debut patch got pulled out of a Mega. I'm assuming they're still available in boxes this year. Of course, we didn't get to pull one in Hobby or Jumbo, so that's a big one on my bingo card I want to get off. Caleb Durbin, rookie debut. Ryan Johnson. Yaramil Geraldo, Prism Refractor. Mackenzie Gore, All-Star. Victor Caratini, X-Fractor. Ray Wave, Ellie De La Cruz. We just got in some draft megas, so I'll have those in the break tomorrow. I haven't pulled them yet, but I was told that we got them today, so we'll price them all out and get them in the breaks for tomorrow. Drew Avens, Rhett Lauder, Carson Palmquist, rookie. Jordan Alvarez, 35th. Craig Yoho, X-Fractor, and Ray Wave, Ramon Laureano. Jacob Wilson, debut. Dalton Rushing. Tyler Tolbert, Harrison Bader, Aranda, and William Abreu, X-Fractors. Again, we'll sleeve all those X-Fractors later. Matt said he's so cold now you can take those last 9 out of 10 from NT and still manage to miss all the hits. Caminero, Matt Gorski, Matthew Boyd, Mike Trout, Power Players, Shane Smith, Prism Refractor, and Chase Dolander, Base Refractor. We have all been there, bud. Kurt said, let's do it. Prove it. Tim Elko, Danny Jansen, Doug Nikhazy, Mason Flaherty, Connor Thomas, X-Fractor, and Connor Thomas, Refractor. Sir Anthony Dominguez, Chase Lee, Ryan O'Hearn, Ellie De La Cruz, Night Terrors, insert. Suarez on the X-Fractor along with Ryan Gusto, rookie. One more from this one. Come on. Hayden Sanger, Ronnie Simon, Nestor Cortez, All-Star, Junior Caminero, Eric Fetty, and Chad Patrick, X-Fractors. All right. I've had so much coffee today. I've hit my limit. It's okay. I'm just going to change it now. Pull that manga. Dude, yes. Yes. I want to do that. Andres Munoz, Jorbit Vivas. I'm probably not going to get a ton of shots at Prism. I would love to get one early. Tirso Ornelas, Prism Refractor. Manny Machado, Fortune 15. Chris Paddock, X-Fractor. And Chandler Simpson, rookie Ray Wave for the Rays. He was all over yesterday's. Daniel Schultz. Yeah, it's Prism's an expensive box. So I don't know how long we'll be able to break Prism, like with, a lot of volume. Very often, man, pretty quickly, they end up kind of skyrocketing in price. And it just gets to the point where they get really hard to close breaks. So we end up kind of moving on from them. I would love to get a nice manga or something like that. Color Blast, get one early. Victor Caratini, Craig Yoho, Jonathan Aranda, Carlos Santana, Noah Cameron, X-Fractor, and Spencer Torkelson, Ray Wave. Shane Smith, William Abreu, Connor Thomas, Zebby Matthews debut, Brian Wu, X-Fractor, and AJ Blueball, X-Fractor. I tell you, in all seriousness, man, the multiverse have a lot of those quarterbacks. Drake May, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels. Like that 24 quarterback class is all over that checklist. Suarez, Ryan Gusto, Eric Fetty, Nick Pavetta, JP Sears, X-Fractor, and Tsung Jae Chang, Refractor. A few more packs, and we'll start hitting some hobbies. Chad Patrick, Merrill Kelly, Edgar Cuero debut, Aaron Judge All-Star, Justin Hageman, X-Fractor, and Moises Ballesteros debut refractor. Percy on that one? Yeah, Matthew, I can make sure we got one for you. Chase Petty, Camilo Doval. That's going to be the last product, isn't it? Edgar Cuero, Freddie Freeman 35th, Mike Yastrzemski, and Nathan Wiles, X-Fractors. One more pack. Walker Bueller, Dalton Rushing debut, Jock Peterson, David Morgan, Dustin May, X-Fractor, and Jake Mangum, X-Fractor. Okay. Let's hit up. Let's do select. These are not expensive boxes at all. These are like sub $200 boxes. I think these are retailing for like $170. Last we looked, we were looking yesterday, I think. All right, that is the second time I've done that. Let me slide these back a little. All right. Here we go. It'll be expensive. Dude, I know Manny was telling me that in basketball, that last basketball product was Prism Black as well, I believe. And it was evidently really, really good. So hopefully they do the same with football. Braden Montgomery, Yadier Molina, Jose Canseco, Tricolor, Colt Emerson, and Braden Montgomery. These are Panini, so they're unlicensed, but like I said, man, this is like a $170 box for 3 hits. In football, where it's licensed, select is like, I think it's like a $900 box. Miguel Cabrera, Chase Dollander, Robin Yount on the blue to $199. Manny Ramirez, 24 on the numbers insert, and Larry Walker. That is 84 out of 199. Going to the Brew Crew, Michael Shinky. See the Pac-Man break that went viral. Yeah, dude, I saw the video, and like, the only experience I have with Pac-Man is just seeing him do the product reviews on YouTube. I knew that he broke. I've never seen one of his breaks. It wasn't a great look, man. It was not a great look. Bobby Witt, Starling Kaba, Christian Moore should be to 125. Christian Campbell, Dante Nori. Christian Moore is 104 out of 125 for the Angels. And David's taking 5 in NT. You got it, just like that. Hold off on payment. Let's make sure we can close it, but I got you on the list. Yeah, dude, it was rough. I have live streamed like that where you've sat on there for hours. TikTok, man, when we first started getting on TikTok, sometimes because we couldn't auction, we just had to wait it out. You could only sell at the time. You couldn't auction. You could only sell spots straight up, and sometimes like it would be a while. Like you'd be on stream for. I remember being on there for 3 hours and breaks not going and having to end it. Like I get it, but dude, you can't do that. Brady Howes, Andrew Painter, Darren Baker, silver. Colt Emerson's the hit in this one. So Mariners, selective swatches. And then Darren Erstead. No number on Emerson. That's going to Seattle. Justin Gillig. Yeah, the stuff about can't lose on a $5,000 player. Dude, that's a bold statement. Like I would assume you probably are going to. I mean, I don't think any of us do this for because it's a huge profit riser. Like most boxes don't carry the value of what's in them. If they did, we would just break them all. Like it's fun. It's the chase. It's the play. You know, it's the collecting. That's why we do it. But like, dude, it's expensive. Buy this 12K spot. You're guaranteed to get. Yeah, like I think it was 5,000. What he was saying was such a deal, and like you almost couldn't lose. Like, dude, that's not true. Don't say that. Sagano, Cal Ripken, Bryce Rayner. White should be to 99 out of 99. Bryce Rayner going to the Tigers. That is Mickey Welcher. Jacob Wilson, select certified. Kyle DeBarge. Yeah, I do, man. I wish every spot made more than it costs, but realistically, that is just not how it works. I wish it was, though. Bought into a player break that took 38 hours to fill on Whatnot. You guys swap out with my wife mid-fill to sleep. That's crazy. Oh. Dude, that's nuts. That's dedication, though. Edgar Cuero, Kyle Teal, Gerangelo Cinci on the diamond level. Ooh, auto. Diamond action, Luke Dickerson. That's a second straight box we've hit this auto in. That's Nats. That is Arrington. Luke Dickerson. And then numbered Aaron Judge. It's going to be the 199. I think this was in the last box we did, too. Both of those were Drew's personal. 11 out of 199. Got some repeaters. There's Judge. Let me just double check, but yeah, no number on Dickerson. Pee Wee Reese, Slade Caldwell, Aiden Miller tricolor, Augustin Ramirez, and Enrique Bradfield. Dude, the doorbell did just ring. Hold on, Matthews delivered a package here and said it's supposed to come. Let me make sure that wasn't it, guys. Everything's on the table, not moving. Just give me 1 second, okay? Sorry, guys, that was not mail. One of the rare guys, I guess, was expecting somebody. Yeah, sorry, Matthew had mentioned listen for the doorbell. So that was a little weird when the doorbell rang. I was like, oh, that might be it. But no, it was not, bud. All right, Seaver King, Cash Mayfield, Yadier Molina, Diamond Level, Silver, Marcelo Mayer, Turbocharged, and Roman Anthony. David Ortiz, Carson Williams, tricolor Mike Piazza, Bobby Witt on the auto. Let's go. Rebecca, nice hit. Bobby Witt Jr. on the auto. Skeens behind him on the base. Let's go. Base auto, not numbered, but we will take it. Manny said you keep ignoring me today, so I didn't pull you yesterday. Yeah, Manny did. He hit me good in his football break. Yeah, dude, I've got Manny. I got 2 days left on that auction. I got Shador on the bay. I wanted to get it up on release day. Matt Shaw, Charlie Condon, Jacob Mizorowski on the silver. Turbocharged, Randy Johnson, and Coaching Sien. That is Montreal Expo, so that'll be the Nats. That is 85 out of 99. Arrington. Yeah, Shador Sanders, Purple Power to 49, non-auto. But the FOTL Red Shimmer to 49 non-auto went for like 565. So I figure it shouldn't be that far off. Rebecca's got some. She's had some hits. She's had some misses too. Plenty of them. Noble Meyer, Rogers Hornsby, Luke Dickerson. Again, this one on the purple. Turbocharged Dontrell Willis and Jose Canseco. But we have hit her some nice ones too. She's got some good stuff. 49 out of 75. Jealous about a Prism Dual Auto. Red Shimmer to 35. Sanders and Hunter. That was the one you were telling me about. You said it was 200 yesterday. I mean, I'm going to guess 350. 4. We'll go 4. Luis Angel Acuna, Drew Burris. We'll throw that in somebody's bag. Brady Ebel on the refractor. Ricky Henderson, 24. And Seung Jung Kim. $324. Good deal. Yeah, dude, the dual autos are weird, especially when they're on different teams. Like, they oftentimes end up going for, like, way less than you would expect it to go. All right. All right, 22, Topps Chrome Black. Here we go. Little time jump. At that 2022 class, it's Topps Chrome from a couple years ago. A little different layout. It was just 4 cards. It's a 3-card pack, and then the encased. This year, we get the 1 encased and 2 packs, 2 7-card packs. But they basically just cut a bunch of the base. All right, color. Rookie auto on color, on green. Come on. Come on. Give me a good one. A Rosarina. Ooh, 2 numbered. Okay. Francisco Lindor, color match. Dude, I love the black-blue. And purple Mike Trout. Let's go. 150 out of 150. Angels. Nice Trout. That blue should be to 150 on Lindor. Angels were Michael Dyer with the Trout purple speckle to 150 into the print run. Actually, it's probably going to be is it 75? It is. 48 out of 75 for Lindor. We'll take 2 parallels all day. All right, and then the auto is going to be on color as well. Green auto. 47 out of 99 of Hoy Park going to the Pirates. Right team. Let's see. Pirates. John Ridenour. So Hoy Park. Base auto. Green parallel to 99. Let's go with Chrome. All right. Bowman Chrome, looking for that GPK. Looking for a garbage pail auto. Wouldn't mind me a snack pack or a pearl pack. No snack or pearl. You're going to get them. They're going to be right on top. We pulled a bunch. We got one not that long ago. On a live fill. Let's go from the bottom, actually. Usually autos aren't on the bottom. All right. Corbin Burns, Kyle Tucker, Salvador Perez. Julian Barreto first. Liberts Aponte first. Juan Cabada first. And Carlos LaGrange first. Bunch of good first. Adios, Ronald Acuna. Christian Campbell, red rookie. And Kenny Fenelon, first Bowman Prism Refractor, or first Bowman Chrome Shimmer. There we go. Dylan Dingler, Will Warren, C.J. Abrams, Aiden Johnson first, Worrell Solano first, Harrison Castillo first, and Henry Torres first. Christian Moore, Adios. Iverson Lopez, first Bowman, Mini Diamond, unnumbered, one per box. It came to the league, Marcelo Mayer, rookie, Mini Diamond, 120 out of 150. Take that for the Bo Sox. That is Matt Cullen. Ronald Acuna, Jose Ramirez, Royce Lewis, Robert Hipwell first, Bryce Botcher first, Warren Calzano first, and Johan De Los Santos first. It came to the league, Cam Smith, which means we got an auto comments, the base auto, we know who it is, Aiden Johnson, first Bowman on the base auto, and then nice Cam, 150 out of 299, Schlittler on the speckle. That's going to the Yankees. Yankees were David Vogel. We'll take it. Would have loved to got that one on the auto. A's will take the auto, though. Aiden Johnson, first auto. Going to Oakland. Chaz. And then Robert Bryant going 3 and 7 on Bowman. I got you, bud. Cam Schlittler to 299 first. And the rest are good. We said Robert Bryant, 3 and 7, Bowman. So left side. There's the 3 and the 7. There we go. So 2 down on both sides. Manny Machado, Matt Olson, Sean Burke, Tsung Che Chang, red rookie, Noah Schultz, Luke Dickerson first, Leo DeVries, and Alessandro De La Cruz first. Melt Masters, Charlie Condon, and Max Volume, J.J. Weatherholt. 2 packs, 1 loaded. What up, Robert? Doing good, bud. I saw your message. I just got you updated. Said Robert closed football. Nice, man. Nice. Ready to rip after. I like it. Yamamoto, Walker Buehler, Roki, red rookie. I'll take that. Jesus Made, Brett Bateman first. Spencer Geesting first, and Reynold Rodriguez first chrome. I'm going to top load. Melt Masters, Jesus Made. Ooh, Kabata International. Nice. Here we go, Cubs. Sherry Alker, welcome. Juan Cabada, first Bowman International Refractor. So I got the DR in the background there. Love those cards. Very cool. A little shorter. Dylan Cruz, Meteoric Rise. Yeah, those are a little shorter print. I don't know that. I wouldn't say we get one a case. I feel like we get one every, I don't know, maybe every other. All right, if football closed, let me just go update that list here real quick from my phone, just so we don't get teams getting double claimed. All right, just give me 1 second. Robert Renaud with the Patriots. And that does close us. I messaged, or I don't know if I messaged or if I just tagged. I mean, I at least tagged everybody that we were missing from the. Yeah, missed. I tagged everybody we're missing payments on. I'm gonna just put up a closed GIF. Hopefully, everybody gets those payments in. And we'll break that one next. Like I said, that'll be over in the NFL group. So if anybody needs a link to that, let me know. I can drop a link in the chat. Mason Wynn should have an auto coming. Maybe that blue. Matter of fact, is that 2 blues? Mason Wynn, Julio, Zach Wheeler, Carson Williams, Bryce Eldridge, Angelo Marquez first, Chris Rodriguez first. We'll top load that one. It came to the league. Nick Kurtz. Nice. We'll top load that one too for the A's. And then I got 2. First up is the blue C.J. Abrams. Nats, 109 out of 150. Arrington. And a true blue first Bowman auto of Blake Walters. Color match, 66 out of 150 for the Royals. KC, we said that was Rebecca. 12 on the paper opening bid. Gotcha, bud. Walters. And Abrams. Go ahead and top load the Kurtz and the C-Rod. Okay, there we go. Let's hit draft. We said 12 on the base paper to Mickey. All right, Mickey going to open up the bidding on the base paper. So $12 is the opening bid. Like I said, if you want to bid higher, just do me a favor. Keep them in dollar increments. Whoever's got the highest bid at the end of the break takes all of the unnumbered base paper. We got 3 boxes left. This Bowman draft. Last box of the draft case. And then 2 multiverse repacks. Last of the case. Yeah, none of them felt thick. I didn't think we were going to have a snack pack in this case. We did not. Like I said, I'm going to be out of draft after this box. I'm trying to hopefully get restocked here soon. Until I do, I'm going to figure out what to put up for the next couple days. Would there be any interest in a case break of Bowman Chrome Hobby? Because I do have some cases of that. If I did Bowman Chrome Hobby, I'd probably split them up into like 2 half case breaks with a with a discount to take both. Or either that, or I'd line it as I'd probably do it like that. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. If there's not much interest, and we would need a bunch of interest to close that. So if there's not much there for that, let me know, and I'll figure something else out. We got other stuff. I can cook something up. Seth Hernandez, I'm going to top load. Yost. Green Reptilian coming. Aaron Walton first. Max Clark. Mason Morris first. Eduardo Tait. Tanner Franklin first. Blake Mitchell. Griffin Hugas first. Jesus Made Axis. Charles Davalon first Bowman Refractor. JB Middleton first Bowman Refractor. Tayton Gray X-Fractor. Nothing wrong with that. We'll take that raise. Good, Daniel. I don't have any Sapphire. Yeah, no, the one that we picked up for the break that we did, we had to pay retail on that one. I could do PYT or random, whatever you guys want to do, man. I could do either way. Max Clark, 19 out of 99. I have to see what it would come out to on a random. I mean, you figure for a full case, you'd probably be looking somewhere in the ballpark. Don't quote me, but I mean, it'd be in the ballpark of like 175 a spot. It's a 12 box case. They're going for 440 a piece. So just 12 boxes times 440 a box. Just the retail price is 52.80. Divide that by 30. You'd be looking at, that's 176. So, of course, you could also cut that in half and maybe do like 89 or 90 a spot on a half case and then do like a discount for taking both halves. But I'm not sure how you do that into a random. I mean, you'd potentially be getting two different random teams. I said, don't quote me on it, but it'd be somewhere in that vicinity. I'm going to top load Devilon. Gives me a chance I can't afford it. We could do that, but yeah, that's what it would probably look like, somewhere in that ballpark on a full case. If we do the two halves with like, you know, an option for taking the full, it's hard to do that on a random team because some people are going to have first half, some are going to have second half, some are going to have both halves, and I don't know how you randomize that because, you know, different people are going to have different halves. So yeah, probably wouldn't do it that way for randoms. Randoms would probably show them straight up as halves. Or just, you know, yeah. Half case? Yeah, half case we'd be looking probably in the 89 range, but I'd have to look at that. I'd have to see if we've got, you know, enough in there to cover shipping and taxes and PayPal fees and all that good stuff. Billy Carlson first, Ike Irish, Mitch Voigt, Ianson. Matthew Mira first. Ethan Conrad first. Ty Harvey first. Tyler Bremnar first. Bryce Cunningham. Landon Hodge first. Reynald Rodriguez. George Lombard Prize Prospects. Tommy White Refractor and Shotaro Mori Refractor. A couple of A's. I'm going to guess auto there. Let's try skipping that one. The two selects? Perfect. Got you, bud. Message you sent that I sent the picture. Hang on one second, Andrew. Let me get through this stack in my hand. South the Scene Dickerson. I'll probably recognize that when I see the text. James Tibbs, Mitch Voigt first, Tommy Troy, Patrick Forbes first, Josua Lugo, Gavin Fiend first, Matt Barr first, Bryce Cunningham on the sky blue, Oliveto first refractor, Brady Ebel first refractor, there we go. And then not the auto, Dominic Fritton for the Rays, 120 out of 125. Rays, we said that was Daniel. There we go. Oh, just show me something you hit today. Oh, okay, I got you. Here, let me see 1 second. My wife's been sending people pictures of labels, so I got to scroll way down to use a search. Ooh. Wow. Dude, that's really nasty. Paul Skeens Color Blast. Can I show? Can I show that off? A car rip. I love it. That's really cool, dude. I love those Color Blasts. I am really hoping I get to pull the Multiverse King Griffey Jr. Color Blast. That's nasty. There we go. Dude, that came out of retail? Is that right? Or did you get a hobby box? I guess it has to be a hobby box, right? They're not putting that in retail. Panini doesn't really do that much. I'd be shocked if you're going to tell me that came out of a retail box. Whereas Topps is a lot better about that, man. I mean, I've never pulled like a super fractor out of a retail box or like a debut patch or anything like that, but they aren't in there. We've pulled reds. We pulled red to 5s. It was a blaster. Wow, it was a blaster. Retail. Unbelievable. That's awesome, dude. Congrats, man. It's a nasty hit. Number goes with its team. Matt Barr, 205 out of 499. Going to the Twins. Dante Nori, first Bowman Ben Jacobs. Sammy Stafura, Dominic Fritton first. Arjun Namala, Quentin Young first. Jackson Wiggins, Axis Arjun Namala, and then our refractors, Cade Obermiller first and Peter Casal first. That's why, dude, that's awesome, man. Congrats. I have never I've never hit on a blaster like that. We pull some good stuff, but I think probably what's the best blaster pull? 2020 Select. I pulled a Joe Burrow Redemption auto to 50, which I didn't even know they had autos in this. That's the only auto I've ever seen come out of Select. We opened a ton of them. I also got a CJ Stroud rookie downtown. That was a big one. I think the one who pulled that's in the break today. I think. Is he? I don't see him. Keelan, Root Cunningham, Steele Hall, Travis Sikora, Briggs McKenzie first, Joshua Kuroda Grauer, AJ Russell first, Case Shores first, Cam Caminiti, Michael Oliveto first, prize prospects Brady Ebel, Lugo, and Slade Caldwell refractors. Yeah, we got auto in that one. I do believe. Saw White and Pirates. Knew the checklist was small. Didn't even slow roll it. Taking Gray like he's been there before. Tyler Brebner. That's awesome, man. That is so cool. And to pull it. Not to buy it, to pull it. It's different. Walker Jenkins, Ethan Frey first, Arun Escobar, James Ellwanger first, Caden Kent first, Johnny Level, Tayton Gray first, Eli Willits, draft insert, and then refractors, Matt Barr first, and Christian Fouch, first refractor. Again, for the base paper, just courtesy top loading the top chasers. Should see them all, always pretty much see them all. Typically get 1 or 2 duplicates as well. There's Bremner. $7:30 this morning. That's how you start the day off. And then a Kurtz Select Certified Gold. Why not? Why not? It's Panini, so that gold should be to 10, right? Dude, that's awesome. Tell me that was from... No, it wouldn't be the same because it's Select. So, yeah, definitely different box. Tayton Gray, Conrad. There's another Bremner, so we got our duplicate. Ebel. Gavin Keelan as a Tennessee Vol. Keelan on the collegiate variation. That's awesome. Nice hit. Let's see. Keelan... Going to, who's got him? Rebecca and the Giants. So, Gavin Keelan. Let's see, where was he drafted? What pick? I guess I can just flip it over, but there he is. 13th overall. 13th overall. And then the purple Tommy Troy is 31 out of 250 for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks going to Austin Nelson. Landon Viradek first, Dakota Jordan, Ryan Weidman first, Esmerlin Valdez, Tommy White, Nick Becker first, Hagen Smith, prize prospects, J.J. Weatherholt, Grant Richardson first refractor, and Alfredo Duno refractor. Nice. So we've gotten an international variation in the last box and now a collegiate variation here in this one. These are tough too. This is the, is it the first? I feel like we pulled one more, but I can't remember who it was. Maybe not. Florida State. Jamie Arnold, right? Is he from Florida State? I think we pulled Arnold's collegiate variation early on. So yeah, second one. That was Hobby Gold to 10. Dude, Panini's a fun rip, man. It's not as stressful because it doesn't carry the price point. Dude, it's tough dropping $500 plus on a box and whiffing. It hits a little different when it's like, you know, $170. I don't feel like I need to hit as hard. Kate Anderson first, going to the paper spot. Current high bid at 12. A's with the auto. Devin Taylor. So A's, Chaz Bloom. Devin Taylor, base auto. We'll take that one. Jake Cook first. Luis Pena. Cody Miller first. Aiden Miller. Gage Wood first. Grant Richardson first. Charles Davalon first. Prize prospects, Liam Doyle. Gage Wood first refractor. J.D. Thompson first refractor. There's Wood. And Taylor. Piece of fuzz. Kate Anderson going to the paper spot. So one auto down. Still got two more to go. Fiend. Low D's. There's Keelan first on the base chrome. Let's leave that up. Sean Episcope first. Tate Southasine first. Corbin Dickerson first. Luke LaCourse first. Eli Willits first chrome. We'll top load that one. Caleb Keys first. Axis Zaire Hope. Eli Willits first Bowman refractor. There we go. Walker Yannick refractor. So the Nats getting Willett on a base chrome and a refractor. The Willits refractor, and here's the Willits base chrome. Fiend. It's going to be an auto. Gavin Turley first. Xavier Nyans first. Caleb Wing first. JoJo Parker first chrome. Cade Anderson first chrome. Sean Youngerman first. Cade Obermiller first. Walker Jenkins Axis. Refractors. Sean Youngerman first refractor. Adonis Guzman first refractor. And the base auto, Jamie Arnold first Bowman. We'll take that. Nice. So the A's getting their chaser in this one. The 11th overall draft pick. Pitcher Jamie Arnold. So A's going back to back. First two autos. said Anderson and Parker. I'm going to top load their base crumbs. Two packs. Should be one more auto. We got our die cut coming up. Cade Anderson, paper. Ethan Conrad. Aiden West first. Devin Taylor first. Enrique Bradfield. Easton Carmichael first. Charlie Condon. Mason Neville first. Yolfrin Castillo in action. Charlie Condon. Die cut. Let's leave that one up. And then Jamie Arnold and Cade Anderson first refractor. I'll take both of those. A's and Mariners getting their first rounders. On refractors. So Cade Anderson, third overall pick. And again, Jamie Arnold, the 11th overall. And top load the Cade paper. Who are we missing? I feel like we're missing one. Paracades, Parabremners, got Seth Hernandez, got all the pitchers, so it's the hitters. It's Parker and Willits that I'm expecting us to hit in this one. Should be one more auto here, too. Don't go anywhere because I also have those two multiverse coming up, so hang tight. Kilby, there's Eli Willits. Gage Wood. And JoJo Parker. I'm telling you, we get one of each. And duplicates of some. Michael Salina first. Yanni Slawinski first. Cooper Pratt. Jacob Morrison first. Joshua Flores first. Johnny Farmello. Mason McConaughey first. Eli Willits on the draft insert. Let's leave that one up. Gavin Fiend, first refractor. There we go. Riley Quick, first refractor. Top load both of those. And then refractor auto. Tim Piacentin on the first Bowman refractor auto. 231 out of 499. Going to the Blue Jays. That's James Clements. Looking for JoJo. But we'll take the third baseman. There's Fiend refractor. I know James is PC in the quick. Get his refractor for you too. All right. I'm also going to top load the paper. JoJo and Willits. Need that 101. All right, last call on the live fills. We'll see if we can get a little action on them. If not, like I said, no harm, no foul. We tried. We're like 50-50 on filling those. Yeah, last night we filled both. We filled an NT and a select live. We do have Drew's personals, so gives us a little more time if you guys want to. If you guys want to hang out on them. If not, let me know. I can pull you down. But let's give it. See if we get any additional action here after the two multiverse. And here those are. High bid on the base paper currently at $12. By the way, make a last call on that right after the recap. First multiverse out of the case. And then Michael Schinke, if you're in here, bud, I didn't see your comment until later about the paying the difference on the multi, but I did see it. So if you're in here and that's something you want to do, let me know. All right. Feels like a rare slab. Good luck, guys. Here we go. First one out. Nope, not a rare slab. It's just a bonus, and they're both PSAs, looks like. Can't tell who's who here. Here, let's just pull the first one out. Jonathan Garcia, first Bowman auto, PSA 10. So 24 Bowman, first auto on a gem going to the Bo Sox. That is Matt Cullen. And then who's in the back? Okay, yeah, I think that's probably going to be our bonus. Because in front of that on a 9, Dumper. Cal Raleigh, rookie, pink PSA 9. That one's going to the Mariners. Justin Gillig. Justin Gillig with the 9. And then, again, Red Sox was Matt Cullen taking the Jonathan Garcia first Bowman PSA 10 auto. I got one more. There he is. Perfect. Yeah, Michael, if you're wanting to do that, though, we can absolutely do that. So let me know. All right. Last box. Guys, so if you're, for my new folks, if you guys want to get notifications on when these breaks go up, what I do is I send out a text message about 15 minutes before every break that I post, just letting you guys know exactly what's about to post. I will text out the box breakdown, the picture, all the individual team prices, and the exact time that I'm about to post the break. So if you guys want to get those text notifications so you can get in there and get your teams quick before they get grabbed up, just text the word baseball to this number at the bottom, 833-448-0185. That'll opt you in. You can opt out anytime, and the only thing I really use it for is just sending out those break notifications. So people ask all the time, can you tag me next time you do one? And like that's the only way I can do it. It's just too many tags. Phil's, Aiden Miller, 135 out of 199 on the purple. That one's going to Phillies, Mitch Groff. Aiden Miller, mega prospect, 135 out of 199 out of the Bowman Chrome Mega. There you go, bud. Auto on color. Take it. That's their chaser in that set. And I'm going to make last call on the paper here in just a minute. But first, let me recap the boxes here. This is everything that we pulled. I always do a recap at the end. So everything that we pulled, we're top loading in the break. I had Riley Quick, first Bowman refractor. Gavin Fiend, first refractor. Jamie Arnold, first refractor. Cade Anderson, first refractor. Cade, first chrome. JoJo Parker, first chrome. Eli Willits, first chrome and refractor. Gage Wood, first refractors. Dude, the refractors did well. Tommy Troy to 250, purple. Gavin Keelan on the collegiate variation. Matt Barr, paper to 499. Michael Oliveto, first Bowman refractor. Brady Ebel, first refractor. Dominic Fritton to 125, the Aqua Wave. Tyler Bremner, first chrome. Charles Davalon, first refractor. Tayton Gray, first X-fractor. Max Clark to 99, green reptilian. Chris Rodriguez, first chrome. It came to the league, Nick Kurtz, rookie. C.J. Abrams to 150. Reynold Rodriguez, first chrome. Juan Cabada, international refractor, first. Roki Sasaki, red rookie. Cam Schlittler to 299, first Bowman speckle. It came to the league, Marcelo Mayer, mini diamond to 150. Francisco Lindor to 75 on the 2022, Topps Chrome Black. Mike Trout to 150, 150 out of 150, purple speckle out of that same set. Luke Dickerson, purple to 75. Randy Johnson, turbocharged red to 99. Aaron Judge to 199. Bryce Rayner to 99. Christian Moore to 125. Robin Yount to 199. Chandler Simpson, rookie Ray Wave. Christian Campbell, sepia. Humberto Cruz, first to 399 on the lava. Cal Raleigh, PSA 10 from 2022 Topps Chrome on the pink refractor. And then for the hits, we had Jonathan Garcia, PSA 10 first Bowman auto out of 24 Bowman. Tim Piasenson, first Bowman refractor auto to 499. Jamie Arnold, first auto. Nice one. Devin Taylor, first auto. Blake Wolters, first auto, blue to 150. Aiden Johnson, first auto. Diamond Action, Luke Dickerson auto. Colt Emerson, single color patch. Orlando Ribalta, green, rookie auto to 99. Bobby Witt on the select auto. Nice. Hoy Park to 99, rookie auto, green. And then Aiden Miller to 199, purple mega auto. All right. that is the break. Matt Knight Abear taking 6 on the left-hand side. If anybody else wants to grab a spot there, we can see if we can get some movement. I am not going to keep you guys on here all night. If it goes, it goes. Great. If not, like I said, no harm. We tried. All right, last thing up before we call it for this one and move on to the Percy's and live fills is the base paper. So unnumbered base paper, current high bid is at $12. There's what you're bidding on. There's the stack. That's all Bowman Draft. That's the Bowman Blaster. Here's the highlights there. Eli Willis, JoJo Parker, Cade Anderson ×2, Tyler Bremner ×2. Seth Hernandez and J.J. Weatherholt got the extra there. So 6 total chasers and 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Excuse me, 8 of them. A couple of duplicates. All right. Last call on base paper. Again, current high bid is at 12. There's a little bit of a delay. There's like a 10-second delay. So don't try to snipe it. If you want to bid, just bid. If not, Mickey's about to get it for $12. All right. I see no comments. Mickey, it's yours. But if it comes in after this, I'm sorry, guys. I cannot take it. It's just not fair to go back on it after I say sold. So that happened the other day. I hate doing that, but got to be consistent. All right, guys, that is it for the break. So, again, I'm going to cook something up for tomorrow, but for the meantime, for right now, I've got some live fill spots. So, Robert Bryant, Matt Knight Abear, David Vogel, and Kurt McHenry. I've got you guys on those live fill spots. We did sell a couple of personals. So, Drew picked up a couple boxes of select. Michael Schinke's got a multiverse. If you guys want, if you can just like try to stay available for the next like 20 minutes, I can just DM you if the break fills. Just try to be on it so you can send over and hop in. Or if it's like, hey, it didn't fill, no worries, you want to hop off, just let me know and I'll pull you off the list. But if you guys are cool sitting on it, like I said, doesn't hurt. Probably not going to go, but I mean, we don't know until we run it. So here, real quick. Tony wants to RCR the Hernandez. Where? I got too much stuff on the desk. Just put on this big one. 1 second, guys. RCR Felix Hernandez for Tony. All right. Still here? Cool, cool. All right. Perfect, perfect. So here, Drew picked up a couple, and then Michael Schinke picked up a multiverse. So let me just check payments on those real quick. Bear with me 1 second. I know they said they already sent. Sorry, I'm just refreshing everything. All right. Michael Schinke, I got yours. You're good. So I tell you what, Michael, if you want, here, let me do this. Let me put your multiverse here. And let's just say 1 through 10. Let me know which one you like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Y'all gather around watching me lose on 2 boxes select. 8, you got it. So there's 1 through 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so that's from Michael Shinky. Okay. And then Drew, you got 2. Let me know which 2 you like. Okay, Andrew. But if you do me a favor, if you're in here, I just got your message. I can answer you verbally if you're still watching. I don't have time. I can't type it out right now. The response, just because it'll take me a second. But I can verbally answer if you're in here. So either DM me or comment in the chat. Either way, just let me know if you're hearing me, and if so, I'll just read off a response. Yeah, Drew, I caught that too. I caught the 6-7. My kids would have absolutely caught it. I can pick them for you. I don't mind. You know what one of them's going to be. All right, Michael, good luck, bud. 3 for sure. Mickey says pick 4. You want to take Mickey's advice? Go 3 and 4. All right, Michael, good luck, bud. Come on, man. Give me a headliner. Give me one quick. I want Griffey. I don't know if it's one you're pulling for, but I want to pull that Griffey. The Color Blast. This ain't it. This is a PSA slab. There's some good ones. 3 and 4. All right, you got it. All right, PSA slab. You can tell. Good luck, Michael. Come on, give me a good one. Give me a good one. It's a 9. Jesus Made. Okay. First Bowman auto for Made, one of the better prospects there. First Bowman, that was a top chaser out of the 2025 Bowman set. So we were looking for him earlier out of the blaster. PSA 9, Jesus Made. First Bowman. Michael, wish that was a 10, man. 10 would have been nasty. We'll take the 9. Good prospect. Yes, Ezra, those are Percy's. So I've got some live fills that we've got partial full. We've got some spots coming down. I've got 2 spots down on NT. I've got 3 spots down on Select. I'm leaving everybody in there until they tell me otherwise. But what I'll do is when we get to the end, if they're not there, we'll pull them. But if anybody wants to throw a spot number on that, we can keep filling them. All right, so we said 3 and 4 for Drew's Percy. Let's do it, bud. Pulled that in the previous break and sold it back. No kidding. It keeps finding its way back to you. That's awesome, man. That's cool. That's really cool when you pull a card that you sold back to them. If anybody's ever looking to sell, so between the Jet Breakers, Jet Collection boxes, and Rare Editions Multiverse, we got some buyers out there looking for cards to put into repacks. So if you look at he should be listed as probably a moderator, either an admin or a moderator in the group, but Noah Clark. He's on my friends list if you just look at my friends list. But Noah Clark does most of our buying for us, or you can go straight to Jason. Either one can do those buys. Edgar Cuero, Kyle Teal, Nick York, rookie, white. That's a good-looking card. Roman Anthony, and Jarlin Susana. That is 9 out of 99. Nick York. Just had Select up as a personal. Brady Ebel, Jacob Mizorowski, Travis Bazana, blue to 199, Roger Clemens, and Bazana base. Yeah, we do have a full football breakup, so I do want to make sure to get over there and get to them before it gets too late. So we're running through these pretty quick. Yeah, I didn't have it on as a live fill for tonight. I thought I'd switch it up. We had it on yesterday. I like having the high and the low end, but I didn't want to have both unlicensed products. I wanted to have one Topps, one Panini. And NT filled really well yesterday. Surprised it didn't go a little quicker today. Sagano, Cal Ripken, Ben Hess Tricolor, Marcelo Mayer Select Certified, and Colt Emerson. Yeah, I wanted to have a little variety there, and I liked NT, so it's like, you know what, let's try that again. Switched out the Select, because again, didn't want to have two Paninis again, and it was also the same ones we ran yesterday. I try to switch it up on you guys. Luis Angel Acuna, Drew Burris, Hideki Okajima on the diamond level. Auto, Walker Yannick, okay. Base auto, we'll take it though. And then Pee Wee Reese on the red. The red is 009 out of 149. Walker's unnumbered. Base auto. Good prospect. One of the better Houston prospects. Been great to deal with, and of course, so am I. Absolutely. Two easy parties get together. Gonna be an easy time. Yeah, no, they pay pretty strong. I don't know exactly what the number is. There's a floor of what they're looking for. There's a ceiling as well, but it's a pretty good range. David Ortiz, Carson Williams, Yadier Molina, blue to 199, Christian Campbell, and Christy Mathewson. It is 141 out of 199. Yeah, they'll work off of eBay comps, so they're gonna check comps, see what it's comping at, or 130 comps. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be off eBay, but it should be pretty strong. It's gonna net you more than eBay. Bobby Witt, Starlin Caba, Noah Schultz refractor, Phenomenon, Nick Kurtz rookie insert, and then Theo Gillen. We got one auto down. We get 3 hits total. We got 6 between the 2 boxes. Just one auto so far. Miguel Cabrera, Chase Dollander, Don Drysdale Tricolor. Second auto, Kevin McGonigal. All right, for Detroit, another good prospect. Tommy Troy, that last one. Again, would have loved to have seen that on color. Now, we have pulled 3 auto boxes out of these, so not necessarily going to be a relic, but I'm guessing a relic on this next one. I'll take a tie-dye relic. How about that? We still haven't got you that tie-dye, have we? Robert says you could definitely switch my 2 Bowman to 3 Select. Let's see. Who else is in that? You're saying you switch your 2 Bowman spots to 3 Select spots. So Robert and Matt are my only 2 in Bowman Chrome. If you guys both want to switch that over to Select, we can do that. Pedro Martinez, Rentaro Sasaki, Slade Caldwell Tricolor, Turbocharged James Wood, and Johnny Mize. Matt, you still in here? Would that work for you? Yes, please. Okay. Be up for a few. All right. I tell you what. Let me. We'll swap it out for Bowman Chrome since I got both of them on there. Let me get the spots from them 2 first since they're doing the swap, and then we'll open them up for everybody else. Let me also check the price on it and just make sure it's still holding. I didn't look at it. Jackson Churio, Ivan Rodriguez, Dontrell Willis, purple. Nice. We do get a third auto, and it's another Janik. This time it's on color, though, to the red. Roman Anthony, rookie. We'll take that one on the diamond level. 3 autos in this box for you. 98 out of 99 on the red. 53 out of 75 on the purple Dontrell Willis. So a 3 auto box, even though 2 of them are the same player, but it's a good one, though. Okay, tell you what, let's see. Let me check this price real fast. Just going to do probably the one round, though, because, again, football is full. So it's 9:17 on the East Coast. I don't want to stay on here for the next couple hours, which we could definitely do with Select. Let's see. Bear with me one second. Select baseball. Where are we at on it? Yeah, no change from yesterday. So it'd be 18 a spot. Do you guys want to do single box for 18 a spot or dual box, 2 boxes for, say, 35? Kind of split the middle there. It'd be on a 2-boxer, it'd be 35 a spot. 1 boxer would be 18 a spot. And I'm going to ask Robert and Matt specifically because they're the ones who are converting their chrome spots. What are you thinking? Probably just going to do the one round. Again, football is closed. Better get that tie-dye. This one is a relic. Oh, nope, blocker, never mind. Christian Campbell, King Griffey Jr., Drew Burris to 125, Aaron Judge Select Certified, and John Smoltz. That is 83 out of 125. Matt, you're good with either one. Robert, you got a preference, bud? A 1 or 2 boxer? Again, just going to do the one round. Chase Burns, Bryce Rayner, Ethan Salas Refractor, Alex Rodriguez Turbocharged, and Brody Breck. Last pack out of Drew's first one. Kalen Culpepper, Kellen Lindsey, Chase Burns Tricolor. How about a 4th auto? Larry Walker. Nice. Legendary Signatures auto. And then Slade Caldwell. On a purple color match, 16 out of 49. Wow. 4 autos. It's supposed to be 3 autos or relics. It's usually a 2-1 split, 2 autos, 1 relic. We get 4 autos in that box. Nice, dude. RCR, the Kevin McGonigal. You can do that. I don't know where my little Post-its are. Yeah, Drew, you got 4, dude. 4 autos in that box. David, yeah, I can move you over. All right, here, let's bear with me one second, okay? Let me see what we got. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do 2 boxes at 35 a spot. Whoever's got spots up there right now, I'm gonna prioritize those just to, you know, you guys are converting yours over, so I'm gonna get you guys on there, and then we'll open up whatever's left. So 35 a spot on a 2-box select. Each spot 3 random teams. Same deal. So Robert, Matt, David, Kurt. If any of you guys, Kurt, you haven't mentioned, but if you want to switch yours over, you can. Here, let me do this. Let me change this to 35 a spot. It's going to be 6 autos / relics for 25. Select hobby times 2. 2-box live fill. Okay. 1 spot for Kurt. Okay. All right, bear with me. Hold on. So live list. Let me update this. So definitely 3 spots for me. 4 if you need a filler. So Kevin, dual box for 35 and 2 spots. Okay, Robert Bryant. Since you've got 2 spots, can I just leave you in a 3 and 7? We good with just leaving your 3-7 alone. And then Matt says, okay, Matt, do you want to just stay in the 6? Do you want to add? Yeah, you just want to stay in the 6. Let's see, Kurt says a random, and then same question, David Vogel. You mentioned 2 spots. David, which 2 spots you want? You care? Yeah, Robert, I got you, bud. Robert, you might be behind. You just messaged me for what it's worth. Tony wants 2 randoms. Hold on. Okay, David's going to take 5 and 8. Like I said, I'm going to prioritize these ones that were already up. So 5 and 8. And then Kurt said he's good with any. So Kurt, I'm just going to put you in the 1 here. And then Drew had asked, hold on, Mickey, I don't think they're going to be available, Mickey. Yeah, and I don't even have enough to do another round if we wanted to. So Tony's asked for 2, Drew asked for 3 or 4. Let's see. No, sorry. Drew said I'll take 2 or 3 spots on the left. Okay, so Drew, are you good with taking 2 on the left, and then Tony Wheeler would have the other 2? Drew says give 1 to Mickey. So Drew, are you looking for? So I got Drew asking for 2, Tony Wheeler asking for 2, Mickey asking for 1. Drew, do you want to give up one of those and you take 1, Mickey take 1, Tony takes 2? Actually, I think Michael Shinky may have been before that. Hold on. Is Michael Shinky? I don't see a comment now. Maybe not. Okay. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Give 1 to Mickey. Okay, that works. All right, so then here, we'll do, if you guys are good with this, I want 2, but give 1 up if no one else, I will give 1 up if no one else will. Yeah, Robert, your current comment just came through. All right, I'm sorry, guys. It's a little jumbled on this, so I think I'm getting this right. I had Drew Burke says he's okay with giving 1 up. It's full. You're okay. You're good. Appreciate it, Michael. So Drew, you were taking 1. Mickey Welcher was taking 1. Tony he's DMing, so he's not everybody's in the YouTube chat, but he had DM'd me like right away asking for 2 spots. So Tony Wheeler, whoops. Okay. Are we good with those guys? And then here, I'm going to pull down that right side. All right. Make sure I'm not like shorting anybody. I tried to do that best I could. All right. This is Drew's other box, by the way. Drew picked up 2. All right. Rise rain. Perfect. Also, guys, just real quick heads up. If you're sending, sorry, I should have mentioned this earlier. If it's too late, not a big deal. But if you're sending Venmo, Cash App, or Zelle, the same place you sent for the break payment was fine. If you're sending PayPal, though, I'm going to give you a different one, okay? Gold188 at yahoo.com. Yahoo.com. All right. If you're sending PayPal, use this one. Oops. This is one where we can take a friends and family payment. That's really what I'm getting at, is we want to make sure the payments are all coming in as friends and family. The regular PayPal account is a business account. They will not allow us to take friends and family payments. So I have to like factor that in when I'm pricing up breaks. For these, I'm really stripping these down as low as I can. So I just want to try to make sure that these all come in as friends and family payments. So that's the PayPal. I pinned it. Should stay pinned there at the top of the chat. All right, Drew. Is that gold? Is that gold to 10 coming? Yadier Molina, Noble Meyer, Caleb Lomavita, auto, Edgar Cuero, White Sox. So first auto of this one's Edgar Cuero, but the gold is Larry Walker. So Larry Walker, 3 out of 10 gold. We'll take the color. It's lower than a tie-dye. He said it's tie-dye time. Okay. Back in. Oh, that was an Expos auto. Greg Maddux, Mike Piazza, Ryan Waldschmidt, purple, Carson Williams phenomenon, and Cam Caminiti on the diamond level. So Waldschmidt numbered 69 out of 75. Christian Moore, Roberto Clemente, Jordan Lawler, blue to 199, Pedro Martinez, turbocharged, Gary Sheffield. That is 136 out of 199. PayPal, perfect. Thank you, sir. Bazana, Chase Meadrith, Brady House, rookie, silver, Andrew Painter, turbocharged, and Chandler Simpson. All right, we're one auto down. Rogers Hornsby, Miguel Cabrera, Chase Meadrith, tricolor, Manny Ramirez, select certified, and Ozzie Smith. Where is my tie-dye for Drew? Dude, that last case had a tie-dye like every other pack. Chase Dollander, Bobby Witt, Blake Mitchell to 199, Ethan Holiday phenomenon, and Luke Dickerson. That is 143 out of 199. We got 4 autos in the last box. I'm not complaining. I'm just surprised we haven't seen one yet. We did a couple Percy's yesterday, too. Starlin Caba, David Ortiz, Kyle DeBarge, Prism, Christian Campbell, red, and Will Clark. Campbell on the relic. Sparks, that is 98 out of 99 on the color match. thick one. I'm guessing blocker. Drew Burris, Sagano rookie. Edgar Cuero tricolor. Albert Pujols select numbers. And Pablo Sandoval. These tricolors are so pretty. I like them a lot better than the red, white, and blue. Colt Keith, Aaron Judge, Cal Ripken red, select certified Jesus Mate, and then Eddie Collins base. 125 out of 149. Another thick pack, our other blocker, I'm guessing. There it is. Bo Jackson, Braden Montgomery, Seongjun Kim, white for the Rangers. 99, Aaron Judge on the select numbers, and Will Wagner, rookie. 21 out of 99 for Kim. Should be one more auto in one of these. Carson Williams, Luis Angel Acuna, Andrew Painter, silver, turbocharged Kumar Rocker, and Grover Alexander. And last one should be hot. Miguel Tejada, Colson Montgomery, Ko Ching Sien, tricolor, Deion Sanders, and legendary signatures. Deion Sanders. That's awesome, dude. I'm dropping one for Deion. I know it's not a monster. That's a fun card, though. Nice, dude. We'll take Deion. On the darn base auto. Nice, dude. As a red. RCR, you got it, bud. All right, Drew, recapping you. You had Seongjun Kim, white to 99. Cal Ripken was to 149. Blake Mitchell to 199. Jordan Lawler to 199. Ryan Waldschmidt to 75. Drew Burris to 125. Roman Anthony, diamond level, rookie. Dontrell Willis, purple, is to 75. Slade Caldwell, tricolor. Yadier Molina, blue to 199. That's 141 out of 199. Pee Wee Reese, red to 149. Travis Bazzano to 199. Nick York to 99. Larry Walker, gold to 10. Nice. Christian Campbell on the Sparks Relic to 99. We're going to RCR this one. That was the Kevin McGonigal base auto. We also had not one but two Walker Yannicks. One of them was base auto. The other one was a red to 99. Another Larry Walker. This one an auto and a color match purple. That's to 49. And then Diamond Action, Edgar Cuero base auto. And then we're going to RCR this one as well. That was Neon Dion. Prime. Legendary signatures. And that's the Percy's. Okay, pull those aside here in a second. All right. Two and three on the box choices. All right, here. 2 and 3 of these. Put box one over here to the side. Save that for next time. All right. I am going to copy the list. RCR the to 99 Yannick. You got it. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean it's done. The big thing, man, is I've got a football break that is like they are ready to go. So I like if this was the other way around, I probably wouldn't even give them live fills. Baseball, it's a bigger break. We do more of them. It's more regular. But yeah, we're just gonna do the two boxer tonight. So all right. But I would agree with you. If I did not have football after this, I would absolutely love that idea. All right. Let's spawn a few. Yeah, you good, bud? All right. Bear with me here 1 second. Like I said, let me copy paste. I'm going to jump out of the chat for just a minute, okay? Bear with me. Okay, there's the random. Let me check my payments. Bear with me 1 minute. Again, I can't see any chat, so hold up. All right, Matt, Mickey, and Kurt. I got each of you guys. There's Mickey. There's Matt. And there is Kurt. Okay, David, I got you with a pair. And then Tony, I got you for a pair. Okay, and then Robert and Drew, you guys should be good. All right. I know what's going on with both of y'all, so y'all are good. Let me just edit these out. All right. Got it. Looking good. Let me hop back into the chat. What'd I miss? Drew got 2 dice. Shoot me PM. Perfect. Okay. All right. I'm going to take that list off the screen just to kind of clear the windshield. And there is our 2 boxes. You guys can see them. I'm going to pull this on screen now. So, okay, there we are. All right, so I got, I will make this bigger in just a minute. Let me get the teams random first, and then we'll zoom in. I got Kurt McHenry in the 1 spot. Drew Burke is in 2. Robert Bryant's in 3. Mickey Welcher's in 4. David Vogel's in 5. Matt Knight Abear's in 6. Robert Bryant in 7. David Vogel in 8. Tony Wheeler in 9 and 10. So there's our list, and then here comes the randomizer. 25 Select Baseball Hobby. This is a 2-box triple random teams live fill number 1 for today, February 3rd, 2026. As always, we use 5 times on the randomizer. We do everything live, so we don't bother with the dice roll. It's always 5 times. Always has been. You see 30 teams on the list there. Arizona Diamondbacks down to the Washington Nationals. So, like always, 5 spins on the randomizer. After that randomizer's been spun 5 times, that 5th and final random, that's the one that we're going to stick with. I'm going to copy and paste that randomized list. I'm going to drop it next to your all's names. And then whatever team you have next year, sorry, let me back that up. I'm going to copy and paste it next to your all's names, and then I'm going to move the columns over so that if you're in spot 5, you're going to get all the 5s, 5, 15, 25. 6 gets the 6s, 6, 16, 26, so on and so forth. I'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once that chat's down, we'll go ahead and start the break. So best of luck. 5 spins. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and last spin. There's 5. Bo Sox down to the Reds. Copy in. Pasting. Oop, hang on. Let's put, come on. Put that there. Now we can zoom in. There we go. All right, Kurt, I got you with the Red Sox, the Rangers, and the White Sox. Drew Burke with the Phillies, Brewers, and O's. Robert Bryant with the Rockies, Yankees, and Pirates. Mickey Welcher with the Mariners, Nats, and Rays. David Vogel, Padres, Mets, and Cardinals. Matt Knight-Hebert with the Guardians, Diamondbacks, and Twins. Robert Bryant, Cubs, Angels, Tigers. David Vogel with the Blue Jays, Royals, and Dodgers. Tony Wheeler, Braves, A's, Giants, and then Stros, Marlins, and Reds. So if there's any trades, now is the time. Again, if you can't chat and you want to say something like, you want to offer a trade or respond to a trade, just drop it in a DM to me directly. And then here, real quick, I'm going to tell these guys I just need a little bit longer. I'm hoping they're paid up. What are the odds? Not good. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this on desktop. I can type a lot faster. Let's see. Sorry, if the screen flashes for a second. Sorry. There. Okay. Man, sorry. Robert's ready to rip. That's gross. Last call. Let me get the stuff off the desk. Okay. All right, guys. Take a screenshot if you need it. I'm about to pull that down. All right, real quick, I'm going to print it, and then we're going to start. Love mine for the most part. Man, I hope we can hit you with them. I hope I hit somebody hard here. I know I won't hit everybody. That's never the case. But let me get somebody here good. All right. Here we go, guys. Best of luck. I got one box left in this case after, which, if I tell you what, if anybody wants to join me on the football stream after that one's done and that's broken, if anybody's wanting to pick up that last one, I don't mind doing that. Like I said, the only reason I'm cutting it here, hang on, that's why I do it, by the way. That's why I stick the box in the camera face. Just in case. Sometimes one falls. Yeah, if anybody wants to join me on the football stream afterwards, once I don't have a break waiting for us, we can kind of slow things down. Not usually the case, just happens to be where we're at today. All right, best of luck, guys. Here we go. Quick heads up, if we get, there's a couple of guys on here that Panini has listed as like NIL. Some of them have been drafted or signed with new teams, like Ethan Holiday, for example. They don't have Colorado on here. He is a Rocky. He was signed by the Rockies. There are a couple of guys in here that don't have teams yet. Rentaro Sasaki, as an example, he's still with Stanford. If we pull any of those base cards, I'm just going to toss it in someone's bag. Silvers or unnumbered parallels, I'm just going to toss it in somebody's bag. If it's numbered, autoed, relic, anything other than like base or silver, we'll random it at the end amongst all 30 teams. All right, Stephen Vogt, Bubba Chandler, Stephen Vogt, Tricolor, Rentaro Sasaki, speaking of, again, I'll just toss that in somebody's bag. Brock Wilken base. Come on. Big hits. Let's see him. Ethan Salas, George Lombard, Slade Caldwell to 199, Kumar Rocker, turbocharged, Andrew Walters. That is 46 out of 199. Marcelo Mayer, Roger Clemens, got a couple of purples. Griffo Farrell, tricolor, not a purple. Joe Sewell, tricolor is unnumbered. This auto, though, is purple. David Ortiz, that's more like it. Poppy, who's got it? Let me drop one for Big Poppy. There we go. Kurt McHenry in the one spot with all socks, white and red. 16 out of 35. Nice low numbered David Ortiz. We'll take that. All day. Somebody had mentioned that Boston is really loaded in select. Rhett Lauder, Will Wagner, purple. Short a card here. Base card, it looks like. Ethan Holiday, Travis Bazana. That is 44 out of 75. I'm sure it'll be in one of these other packs. They tend to float around a little bit. So that one's Wagner's Blue Jays. That is David in the 8. Drew. We've been trying to get Drew a tie-dye for like 4 straight boxes. Very next box, it's a tie-dye. Good luck to you, bud. You got some shots on it. Cam Smith, Hagen Smith, Jordan Lawler, refractor, Kyle Teal, rookie, and turbocharged Vlad Sr. That's the Angels. Turbocharged die cut, 10 out of 25. Who's got him? LA Angels, Los Angeles Robert Bryan in the 7. Kurt RCR, the Ortiz. We can do that, bud. Vlad on the tie-dye. Love it. These tie-dyes are so pretty. We're going to RCR that was Kurt. For those that maybe are watching that don't know, especially watching later, those RCRs, it's a raw card review. I break live from the warehouse out here at Rare Edition. So they're a grading company out here in Oregon that we came across a few years ago at the National, really fell in love with their slabs. They have the nicest slabs on the market. I mean, it's not even close. They're the ones that use the Gorilla Glass. But we kind of teamed up with them, and I now break directly out of their facility. I moved out here to Oregon, and this was a big part of why, to have this commercial space to be able to break out of. And also, we got direct access to these guys. So anything that you pull that you want to have looked at, for $9, I can have it next day graded by a professional grader, by Rare Edition. I'll show you what they look like. Colt Emerson, Mariano Rivera, Christian Campbell, Colt Emerson Phenomenon, and Hai-Seong Kim on the lime green. That one is 34 out of 49. That's going Dodgers, the other LA. Dodgers were David in the 8. Yeah, this is what the full slab looks like. Like I said, this is Gorilla Glass on both sides. So it's got that like iPhone feel to it. Very, very durable. Really, like you can't, it's really hard to scratch the Gorilla Glass. So nice slabs. They're like $39, but they're pretty quick turnarounds. They're like less than a week turnaround for the full slabs. This is the raw card review. This is what we do a lot of during the breaks. This RCR you keep seeing. So that raw card review is, again, next day grading for $9. And it's a one touch with the sleeve to protect the surface, tamper-proof label, and a full grade. So if there's anything that we pull in the breaks that you want to have raw card reviewed, just there in the chat, let me know. RCR this one, RCR that one. And I'll pull that off to the side. And when I leave here tonight, I'll walk that back to the graders room and leave that with the graders. And then when I come in, before I leave tomorrow, I'll have a stack of them. I actually have yesterday's. I'm going to message everybody here later. But before I leave, I will message you a picture of it and let you know how it did. Spoiler alert, yesterday's, if you got any of mine from last night, I think I had like 6 of them. They were, as first time I've had this happen, they were all 9s. Like it's a stack of 6 9s. So I'll message them all out. Nomar Garcia Parra, Jordan Lawler, Jesus Made, Kevin McGonigal to 125, and then Albert Pujols on the select numbers. McGonigal is 82 out of 125. I will message the pictures of those, but yeah, it was 6 9s. Yeah, they're conversation pieces at the shows. People pick them up and hold them. Like it's a product. The full slab is one that you've really got to like hold it in your hand to appreciate. I get all the time where people get their first one and then they'll message me like, dude, these are nice. Buster Posey, Austin Wells, Ozzie Smith, silver, Darren Baker, rookie, and Jacob Wilson, single color. So Jacob Wilson, unnumbered relic, napkin patch, going to the A's. Would have liked that on the Kurtz. And A's were Tony in the 9. Ha-Seong Kim, Frank Thomas, Noble Meyer, white. Next auto, Blake Mitchell, Royals, nice. We'll take that one. And then Reggie Jackson, diamond level. But it's 60 out of 99. Noble Meyer. Let's see, Marlins, that was Tony Wheeler in the 10. And then Royals. with the Blake Mitchell. KC. David in the 8. Spencer Jones, Hideki Matsui, Deion Sanders to 199, Phenomenon Christian Campbell, and Joe Morgan, diamond level. So this Deion's for the Braves, 9 out of 199 going to Atlanta. The auto was for the Reds. Tony Wheeler in the 9. Tony with a couple straight. Got to sleeve that Ozzie silver a couple packs ago. All right. 2 more in the first box. We got 1 more box after this, though. Ricky Henderson, Kumar Rocker, Jesus Made, silver, Dontrell Willis turbocharged, and Charlie Condon. The live fills, I do sleeve those as I go because it's very easy to get these mixed up. So I get them like completely done, sleeved, all finished up, so I can just kind of push it off to the side and be done. Manny Ramirez, Luke Keyshaw, Tris Speaker, tricolor. Manny Ramirez, select numbers, and Evan Carter. Dude, what is with that S whistle that's been coming out? I hit the S in numbers and Yosemite Sam. I don't know why I top loaded that. Didn't mean to. Box 2. 2 of 2. Chandler Simpson, Aiden Miller, Charlie Condon red, Phenomenon Sagano, and Jonah Tong. That is 82 out of 149. Condon going to the Rocks, Robert Bryant. Ethan Holiday, Hoswar Gonzalez, Albert Pujols to 199. Cam Smith select certified, Wyatt Sanford. Cardinals was David in the 5. Pujols is 192 out of 199. Gold to 10 coming up. Come on. Matt Shaw, Charlie Condon, Cal Ripken, diamond level. Select numbers, Mariano Rivera. The gold is a rookie. Cam, let's go. Houston Astros, Tony Wheeler in the 10 spot. Cam Smith, gold to 10. That is 8 out of 10. Nice Cam color. Not too bad on that one. Good color. Ryan Johnson, Augustin Ramirez, Seaver King, color match for the Nats. Yoelan Cespedes, Boston with another one, base auto. And then Carlton Fisk, Boston, diamond level. Just double check. No number on Cespedes. Seaver King is 74 out of 149. So we said Boston, that was Kurt McHenry. And the Nats, we said, was Mickey in the 4. You go Mickey, Seaver King. And then Kurt with Boston and Cespedes auto. Ty Cobb, Cade Horton, Joe Sewell, blue, New York. Miguel Cabrera and Darren Erstad, base. Joe Sewell is 52 out of 199. I'm going to assume that's Yankees. My sorter double checks all these old ones. Panini usually has a bunch of black and whites in there. And, again, those older teams, sometimes they moved around a little bit, but it should be Yankees for Sewell. And the Yanks would be Robert Bryant. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but, again, my sorter will check all of those before they go out. Dontrell Willis, Roman Anthony, rookie. Cade Horton, refractor. Turbocharged Roger Clemens, and then Roman Anthony. James Wood, Carson Benj, tricolor Seaver King. Next auto out, J-Dub, Jacob Wilson, A's, Tony Wheeler. Base auto, we'll take it though, Enrique Bradfield. Would have loved if that was the Kurtz, but we'll take a J-Dub. Drew, sounds good, bud. We can do that. There's Wilson. RCR the Cam. Got you, Tony. All right. I got 5 left. Yep, sounds good, Drew. Will do, bud. Drew's picking up that last select box to run after the football break. We can do that. Do I have another auto left? Chase Burns, Bryce Rayner, Dante Nori, Ty Cobb on the silver. That's not an auto. Phenomenon is Noah Schultz. That is 56 out of 99 for the White Sox. Kurt with both colors. Where are we at on the hit count right now? Auto, let's see. 1, 2, 2, 3. We got an extra auto? 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 autos and a relic so far. Should be one more hit. Guess and a relic. Here, you know what? That's thick. Let's save that one. That one feels kind of thick too. Unless we get another 3 or 4 auto box. Seaver King. Cash Mayfield. We got tie-dye coming. Rhett Lauder, refractor. Drew, I don't know what's up, man. Bobby Witt. Phenomenon for Oakland. Jacob Wilson again to 25. Tony. Tie-dye 21 out of 25. Phenomenon. Jacob Wilson. Nice. Keep them coming. Drew, literally the 2 right after yours. Oh, that's crazy. Pee Wee Reese, Slade Caldwell, Deion Sanders, Braves. And we got a hit coming. Paul Molitor. And Christian Moore going to the Angels. Angels were Robert and the 7. Unnumbered, Sparks relic. He said, just damn. Yeah, Drew picked up a bunch of Percy's trying to get, and like we were specifically looking for, like we weren't asking for a 101 or, you know, vinyl or anything like that. Just looking for a tie-dye. Just wanted to see a tie-dye. Didn't think we were asking for too much there. With Mickey on the 4. You take the credit, you take the heat. Brady House, Andrew Painter, Eddie Collins, tricolor, Jackson Churio, and Griffin O'Farrell. And then last pack. Best of luck, guys. Come on, one more on the way out. It's an extra hit, maybe a patch auto. Kalen Culpepper, Kellen Lindsey, Prince Fielder, Detroit on the silver, Larry Walker, and Rhett Lauder. That is a two-color patch for Cincy, 19 out of 49 on the rookie relic. Cincy is Tony Wheeler in the 10. Man, Tony, eating them up. Rhett Lauder, blue rookie relic to 49. Blockers. All right, give you guys a recap. All right, so recap on that one was Noah Schultz, Phenomenon, red to 99. Joe Sewell to 199. Seaver King, red to 149. Albert Pujols to 199. Charlie Condon to 149. I didn't mean to topple the Tris speaker, tricolor. Deion Sanders to 199. Noble Meyer to 99. Kevin McGonigal to 125. Ha-Seong Kim to 90. It's 49, sorry. Vlad. Here, let's do this. Skip Vlad for a second. Will Wagner, purple, was to 75. Slade Caldwell to 199. Pair of tie-dyes to 25. Vlad Turbocharge and Jacob Wilson Phenomenon. A couple of inserts to 25 on the tie-dye. We're going to RCR the gold to 10. Cam Smith for Tony. Got Rhett Lauder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 hits. Extra relic here. Rhett Lauder, rookie relic, blue to 49. Christian Moore, base relic, and Jacob Wilson, base relic. Autos, Yolan Cespedes, base auto. Blake Mitchell auto. We're going to RCR the David Ortiz auto. That was to 35. Nasty. And we also had Jacob Wilson, base auto as well. All right, guys, that was it. Yeah, Tony did well on that one. I've missed Tony on a bunch here lately, so I've owed him some. He's messaged me. I had to make up for last night. Yeah, it's. I wouldn't call it a heater. We had a good break. Now we got to string a few together. Anyone had a tie dye that Jeremy can RCR for me? Drew's looking for that tie dye. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it there. Again, normally I would just keep this open. I have a football break that they've closed just as we were like starting the live stream. Like I think we were still in the retail boxes when they closed. They've been ready for a while. If you're in that football break, I just need to go verify some payments. I'm hoping everybody's paid up. But yeah, we should be able to get live on that one pretty quick as long as my payments are in. I got one new guy. I gotta make sure he's in. But cool, guys. Again, thanks for letting me break for you. Congrats to everybody who hit in this one. If I wasn't able to get you a hit, hopefully I'll get you guys on the next one. Remember, message me your address. I probably won't respond right away. I'm bad about responding to messages, but I'll have it when we need it. Again, I'm going to break all week this week, take the weekend off, and then sort and package this whole week on Monday, print all the labels on Tuesday, drop it all off on Wednesday. So that is the rolling schedule. So cool. Appreciate it, Dave. Appreciate it, Mickey. Thanks, guys. I will catch you guys in football, or I will catch you guys tomorrow on another baseball break. See you guys then.